Hi guys, it's Cyndi, aka Disney Queen. Today I'm going to give you like a mini DIY video showing how I put together my floral ears. And I said at the beginning of the month that it was fall and I was really excited about doing a bunch of fall videos, and then life got kind of in the way, but I still wanted to share briefly how I put my floral ears together. So you have to stay tuned. I'm going to insert some video of kind of the process and kind of walk you through what I do. So there will be parts where there'll be a video, but then there'll be parts where they're picture form, so I thought I would explain. So basically what I do is I used wire from the Dollar Tree, and these are red. And then I picked some floral, some flowers in fall colors. And as you can see, I have some mums. Then I have these yellow flowers. They're like dandelions, but like huge dandelions. And these are like cabbage roses in orange. Of course, you know, they're not real flowers. And I just glued them all the way around, so the back and the front both have the flowers on it. And guys, I am falling in love with floral ears. They're a little easier to make than the sewed in ones are, the ones that I sew. Now I know you can glue ears to the cardboard and make your fabric ears, but I have tried making them that way and it just does not work for me. So I have to sew my ears. So this actually gives me a way to do ears that's a little bit easier. So basically what I do is I take a headband, a plain headband, flowers, wire that you can get from the Dollar Tree. You can get flowers from the Dollar Tree. I kind of got these flowers from all over. I had some of them stashed. I had some left over from a wreath that I was working on. And then I also use ribbon, grosgrain ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And let's see, I do have I do have a few flowers in here that are actually from the Dollar Tree. So of course the phone would ring. I'm hoping this is an easy way to explain how I do my wired ears. I use wire from the Dollar Tree. This time it's red. I have an old candle that I use to shape the ear of my wire to make the ears, and then I basically just wrap it around the headband. As you can see, I have flowers that I've selected that I'm going to use on the headpiece, and I've got leaves, a couple of different flowers in orange and yellow, a little bit of gold. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the burgundy mums that I have in the background. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to glue the wire that's attached to the headband to help keep it secure. And then I have brown ribbon. This is grosgrain ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to wrap around the headband to cover the white of the headband. And so I'm going to have pictures inserted in between because that's the best way I know to really show you how I get it done. I forgot to say that the reason that the wire is around my candle right now, even though I formed it earlier and then attached it to the headband, before I glue it all down, because sometimes when you attach it to the headband, it kind of gets misshapen. So what I do before I glue it down is I put it back on the candle form to make sure that it's in place and that the wire is straight all the way around. I've even done this after I've created a pair of ears, but it's a whole lot easier to do it before you put the flowers in place because you can't quite get to the wire the same way once the flowers are on the headband. Another thing I do before I glue down my ears is I compare it to a pair of Mickey ears I already own. And as you can see, the ears are off just a tad bit, more than a tad bit. It seemed like it was straight when I tried it the first time. So I'm going to have to readjust again before I glue down. So guys, this is the finished product, but I wanted to give you a little bit more details in between some of the pictures that I've taken. So basically what I do is, after I've attached the ears, the wire ears, to the headband, I glue it, and you'll see a picture where it's glued. After I attach that, then I start to wrap the headband with the ribbon. This is a close-up picture. And I just wrap it. Originally, I used to wrap it starting at one end and wrapping all the way around. But I found that when I got to the end, it was hard to glue the end and have it look neat. So you see the finished edge. So what I started doing was cutting the ribbon in half and then wrapping half all the way up to the middle and then the other half all the way up to the middle. I glue intermittently as I go up the headband, just to make sure that it stays in place. And then after the headband is wrapped, and I do wrap around the wire, and you will be able to see a picture of me wrapping the ribbon around the wire. What I will do is then I will start gluing my flowers on, and I usually start in the center and decide. I do like a little layout ahead of time to see where I want to place the flowers before I start gluing, and then I cut as much of the stem off as I can, as close to the head, so it's not sticking out of the back of the headband, because once it's in place it's a little harder to cut as the glue is drying. So then I just individually glue each flower. And I do each side of mine so that it has that full effect no matter which way you look. And see, even on the bottom, you can only, because it's glued all the way across, you don't see any of the wiring, and you really don't feel the wiring. I have worn these several times and have not had any issues with it. Then you make sure you go back and kind of get the little gloops. You'll have strings of wire everywhere. I mean, not of wire, of strings of glue everywhere. So kind of go back and pull those out so that you don't see that on your floral piece. And then it's pretty much done. It looks like it's harder than it actually is. Once you learn how to wrap the wire, which I get from the Dollar Tree, once you learn how to wrap the wire, and like I said, I basically just use a candle to form my ears. I wrap the wire around the headband, and then I cover the entire headband, and then I attach the flowers in place where I want them, and you are basically done with your headpiece. It's a done deal. And I really love working with this type of, I love doing the ones that are fabric, don't get me wrong, but the floral ones have become my favorite. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you want to know when the next video will come out, because right now it's a little sporadic, all you have to do is hit that notification bell below. And until I see you the next time, have a blessed day. Bye.